YTBC, what's the deal? So just another quick post-fight video. You know, Anthony Joshua, man, I know that, you know, I have my critiques of him as far as not moving his head enough, not setting up his combinations with jabs. And, you know, I nitpick here and there. But one thing that is real, regardless of my opinion, is his power. His power is real. This is his third straight undefeated fighter he's fought. Gary Cornish, Dillian Whyte, and now Charles Martin. That, you know, only guy that's really fighting undefeated guys like that, you can probably say Vladimir Klitschko. I think he fought like his last 8 fights. He's fought like, I can't remember, like 6 or 8 undefeated fighters. Now, you can argue that Gary Cornish, Dillian Whyte, and Martin are all prospect level guys. But what I will argue is they are top level prospect, you know, top level prospect guys. And he's going in there just knocking these guys out. Dillian Whyte is still, in my opinion, his toughest fight on paper because he did face adversity in this fight. We thought Charles Martin was going to be able to do that with his being a big, you know, 6'5", 245-pound southpaw. It just wasn't. I mean, Martin had nothing for Joshua. Martin's punches looked like they had nothing on them. Didn't have no snap. He didn't really commit to anything. Even when he was trying to take his turn by countering, he didn't commit on anything, and the punches that did land really didn't have no effect on Joshua. Joshua kept a nice defense in this fight. He looked a little nimble on his feet, but he didn't have to move around much. He walked down on Martin, and what he did was he actually transitioned into the counter puncher when he was walking Martin down, because he'll walk Martin down. He'll give Martin the impression that, okay, I'm about to come in full bore with these combinations, and he didn't. He was picking his shots. And he'll pick, and then Martin would try to counter, and then Joshua would throw a quick counter. He even floored him with a right-hand counter that floored Martin. I believe it was the last knockdown. That was the right-hand counter that he landed. But great fight by Anthony Joshua. 3 straight undefeated fighters, man. So I got to give him props on that end. And I'm looking, you know, curious to see what he's going to do next. I know David Haye really wants to fight him, but I know Hayes getting ready to fight Arnold Jarichai. He's possibly going to have Briggs fight on the undercard. So I don't know if, you know, Haye looked at this fight and he still thinks that Joshua's there for the picking. He looks green. I don't know what his thoughts are after this fight, but I haven't seen any interviews yet. I'm sure he will give some interviews. He was actually in attendance at the fight, so I'm sure Hayes want to give his opinion about this. But Martin punches had no snap on him. He didn't know when to come in on a punch. He just looked real tentative. It was almost as if he forgot he was in a heavyweight fight. And I know the Glasgow fight, he was able to, you know, pick his spots here and there before that fight ended. That fight only went another round, only went 3 rounds, and it got, you know, we know what happened with Glasgow. But even, like I said, even the left hand that he did land didn't really seem to have much on it. It was like a guy in there with a BB gun against somebody that had a damn bazooka. And it's just 2 different levels of punching power. But Martin is a big guy, and I just thought his weight behind any of his punches would hurt Joshua. But Joshua seen everything coming. Martin didn't get a chance to land one of those punches that Joshua didn't see. That's the thing. Joshua saw everything. He saw everything coming. Nothing surprised him. Nothing crept up on him. So it just pretty much was him fighting downhill, and he used his jab. He actually used his jab, but once he started to get the distance down, then he started leading with power shots. But good fight by Anthony Joshua, the new IBF heavyweight champion of the world. YTBC. I'm out.